Hello and welcome to another episode of Metal Bob Ross. Today we'll be adopting the style of prog metal band Meshuggahs, who pioneered the djent movement, and you know their music that puts you in a psychedelic hellscape. It's absolute madness. We'll be writing something like Bleed, but we're gonna make it a little bit more melodic. Meshuggah has always been kind of mushroom psychedelic, but we want to turn it into more fractals and rainbow psychedelic. Something that Joe Rogan might enjoy more. So let's get started by writing the guitar part. But before we do that, please give this video a like and a subscribe. Okay, let's go! Wow, that's quite the riff. I feel like I just flew back from Cybertron with all the Transformers and Optimus Prime, flapping my wings with them because, boy, are my arms tires. Let's see if we can play it as fast as Meshuggah. And I couldn't do it because the members of Meshuggah actually are Transformers and their arms are in fact tires. Now let's program some drums. And don't think I can't actually play them because I hate it when you think that I can't play these drums. Sometimes I feel like a massage parlor because anything I can do with my wrist, I can certainly do with my feet. Drums aren't that hard. It took me 1 year to shred on drums. I've been playing guitar for 20 years. I still suck at guitar. Emotional damage! Alright, so now we just created drum region. Click into this, we have our Matt Halpern pack. So we're just going to syncopate the kick drum with the guitar, and the pattern looks like this, which is a hirta, and then we just repeat it. And we're going to half-time these China cymbals to go along with it. Now we have our drum track and it's all rendered. So in the last few episodes we were programming the bass, but I got the pieces for my bass in the mail and I repaired it. So we're gonna try tracking live bass and then compare which is better, the programmed bass or the live bass. I could definitely use your feedback for this, so let me know in the comments. Do you prefer live bass or the programmed bass? Alright, so quick Pepsi test between the real bass and the programmed bass. Here's the real one. Here's the programmed one. It's more distinct, which I like. It really cuts through and there's not much mud, but it's hard to beat the real thing. So for the background, I was originally thinking putting something orchestral with cellos, but it wasn't too interesting, so I switched it over to these Serum synths. It's a lot trippier. This originally was going to be violin from East West, but I changed it to a Serum synth pad. Sounds chimey and crystally like a gem, what you might hear if you're tripping or something like that. Here's both of them together. Alright, so I think that's all the instrumentation we need to compose. We might come back to it and redo a transition in case it doesn't merge well with the rest of the EP. And remember, it's going to be a shufflecore album, so each track needs to seamlessly randomize and merge into the next track. So the whole album plays as one randomized song. And a good way to test that is to see how well this song loops. But then again, we want the transitions at the end of the song to be pretty dry. Not a lot of pads and orchestration in the background. Let's record some vocals. Alright, so we're here in my vocal booth slash laundry room slash home gym. I still need to write the lyrics. I'm thinking that I'd like the vocals heavily syncopated. This will keep the whole vibe and energy of the song a little more grounded, because we have so much trippy atmosphere in the background. I know Meshuggah's vocalist tends to elongate his vocal phrasing, and with how much this song already sounds like Bleed, anything we can do to distinguish it will make more sense. And all these songs are written on a whim within 5 hours, which I enjoy. Despite it all being pre-composed, it still feels a little more improvisational. So this album, it's gonna be like 40 tracks long, which I like, but it's not gonna be conceptually driven like a lot of my past albums. It's very much freeballin'. This will be forever known as the album without underwear.
Yesterday won't shake you, passages that will break you in the end. Down through the stars like shots and tell me no way out. I've come to disintegrate the construction which placate the collective consciousness. Shake you! Break you! Worlds thrown to the stars like shrouds entombing you.
So that's pretty much it. Well, there you go. Today we composed a psychedelic Meshuggah sounding song. I think it's comparable to Bleed. It's 15 beats per minute slower than the song Bleed, but I really enjoy how it's more melodic and a bit trippier sounding to me, in my opinion. Which I revere Meshuggah, and I would never disparage them and say they're not trippy enough. So let's play the full track and see how it turned out, but before we do that, please give this video a like and a subscribe.